Is it time to buy or sell SPDR S&P 500 ETF? In this video, we are diving deep into SPDR S&P 500 ETF. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 3rd of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked the SPDR S&P 500 ETF as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 1.86. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this period. The ETF has experienced a gain of 0.84%. This equates to an average return of 0.14% per day since it was identified as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund lies in the upper part of a wide and weak rising trend in the short term. This situation typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $610.83 will first indicate a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 4.85% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between negative 9.67% and positive 7.44%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 4.91%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from negative 11.84% to positive 9.33% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $525.54 and $651.70. Our latest daily update for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF includes the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for SPDR S&P 500 ETF Price After Tuesday Trading. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF price gained 0.57% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 3rd of June, 2025, rising from $592.71 to $596.09. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated 0.89%, with a day low at $591.85 and a day high of $597.10. The price has seen some volatility during this period, with a total gain of 0.2% over the last 2 weeks. Volume also increased on the last day, along with the price, which is a positive technical sign. In total, 7 million more shares were traded than the day before, with approximately 63 million shares bought and sold for around $37.79 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $613.23, while the lowest price was $481.80. Currently, the price is 2.80%, or $17.14, below the 52-week high of $613.23, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. Deutsche Bank has raised its S&P 500 target to 6,550, from 6,150, reflecting strong bullish sentiment and an upside potential of approximately 10%. This adjustment comes in the wake of a robust performance for S&P 500 exchange-traded funds, which marked their best May in over 30 years. Primarily driven by gains in major technology stocks. The momentum generated from these earnings reports suggests that SPY may continue to benefit in the short term, supported by the ongoing tech-driven rally. However, the broader market is facing challenges, especially concerning ongoing uncertainties surrounding trade agreements. Despite Deutsche Bank's optimistic forecast, apprehensions regarding tariffs and trade relations, particularly between the United States and China, are contributing to market volatility. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development has also downgraded its growth projections for the U.S. economy, adding to this cautious outlook and hinting at potential obstacles ahead. Technical analysis shows that the S&P 500 is nearing a crucial price resistance area, which could lead to a phase of larger corrections. Therefore, while short-term catalysts may keep SPY elevated, the market seems to be gearing up for a correction once it approaches the next resistance levels, around 6,150 to 6,200. Investors should remain alert, as any developments in trade can quickly influence investor sentiment and SPY's performance in the future. The following signals have been identified for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general buy signal derived from the relationship between the two averages, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. During downward corrections, there will be support at $589.46 and $566.34. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and thus far, it has risen by 20.06%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical signal. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact near-term developments. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal from 39 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 15 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 28 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 24 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 29 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 17 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 6 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. On the downside, the ETF finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $548.62 and $505.28. There is a natural risk involved when an ETF is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline towards the next support level. In this case, SPDR S&P 500 finds support just below today's level at $548.62. If this is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $505.28 and $504.38. This ETF typically trades at a solid volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is deemed to be low. Over the past day, the ETF fluctuated by $5.25, which is a 0.89% change between its highest and lowest points. For the past week, the ETF has shown an average daily volatility of 0.99%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the ETF could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, the SPDR S&P 500 ETF encounters its first support level at $548.62. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $573.32, reflecting a decrease of 3.82%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits low daily movements, which contributes to a reduced risk profile. Additionally, there is a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom identified 38 days ago. Is SPDR S&P 500 ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals, combined with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for SPDR S&P 500 ETF to perform well in the short term. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this ETF since the last evaluation from a hold or accumulate to a buy candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, The 4th of June, we expect SPDR S&P 500 ETF to open lower by $1.08 and start trading at $595.01. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here's our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below to share your thoughts. What is your target for the fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.